So now we are going to go to part 3, packaging and printing the stickers that we just made in part 2. And you can see these on the side. Now what I've done with this, I'm just going to unflatten it. We left it, it was all in pieces. It was simply a lot of stuff on our layers panel. So what I wanted to do is just take the whole works of it and flatten it. And then I wanted to check on our width and our height to make sure that it fits with what we want. Well, it won't print or cut from there, so I have to change this to 6.75. And you'll see that we had a triangle up here in the layers panel. It is now gone. So this is one piece. Now I could do multiple pieces like that. So, you know, you're going to get a fair size with these, but maybe you want to have several packages of these and things that you want to give away. You might want to put a logo across the top. You might want to cut out different edges so that you have a lot to offer everyone, and you could probably sell them if you wanted to do. Okay. I am going to now pick on a square. Actually, I'm going to use the rounded square again because I like those. And I'm going to unlock it. And I want to have the size for this maximum width 6.75 and 9.25 for the depth. And then I'm going to lock it in place. And I'm going to change the color. Once again, I'm going to the white background. Now I'm going to create a design on top, but before I do that, because the stickers will cut out on something called a kiss cut, which means that they will come off, as you can see here. This is a kiss cut, or I can just peel and take my sticker right off. That's a kiss cut. It doesn't touch the backing. Well, when we're doing packages of stickers, we're going to want to have a backing cut. So it comes out in little packages just like this. So in order to do that, I am going to duplicate this rectangle a couple times. So I've got 3. I'm going to highlight them. I'm going to arrange the, align them, center. Perfect. And then I am going to group them so they stay exactly as they are, and I don't have to worry about them at this point. Now, if we wanted 4 little packages, I'm going to suggest that you would take these, and I'm going to have to move that to the front, change to the front. You want to have 4 of these all fitting in together. So as you can see, this is going to be a little bit too big. So I'm just going to move them down so they're a little bit smaller. And they are going to fit in just like that. And it looks like I am close. Just going to make it a tiny bit smaller. And I want it to be small enough that it's going to have a little bit at the bottom and a little bit left at the top. Now I could probably pull this down just a small amount. I just don't want the square angles to go over the edge. Now I want to now take this and I want to align it, and I want to center it horizontally. Yeah, that looks really good. All right, let me just group that together for now because we're just playing with the one of them right now. Now across the top here, I'm going to want some text just saying what this is. And we could just simply have planner stickers, or we could put Bets Makes, or we could put something else. And we could actually have it print in there. And the unfortunate part is it will then want to cut it, but we only want it as a print. So let's grab some text and we'll just put planner stickers. And I'm just going to use the standard font for now. I can need S in there, planner stickers, and I'm just going to make it smaller. What I want it to do is fit right in here. And it's going to fit right in the center. And I'm just going to make sure that that is centered. Aligned, center horizontally. That looks really good. It's close to the top. Now it is a cut. I'm going to change it to pen. And then I can change the color of the pen to anything that I want. Maybe brick. I could even go for a darker color. It doesn't matter. It depends on the pen that you're going to put inside. So then it will print that. You could have a, like I say, a logo or a name or whatever you want. Now I want to take all of this together and I want to then attach it. So now what I have is one square and it's going to take up, it's going to be fairly big, but I want to make 4 of these on one sheet. So the easiest way to do that is just to take the one and I'm just going to place it at 1 and 1 here. And we know how wide is this one is 6.75. I'm going to duplicate it. What I want to do is then change this to 7.75 and Y at 1. And now we've got 2 pieces on 1 and that looks really good. I'm just going to group it together for now. Now what I want to do is just bring this down so I have another duplicate set at the bottom. So let me just duplicate it. Now we know the original set here, as far as the X and Y, it's at 1 and 1, but the height is 9.25. So I know I'm going to have to push this one down to 10.25. So let's start with that, 10.25. And we also know we need it at 1. Now that's the more complicated part of it. And that looks really good. So I'm going to take all of these together. And what I'm going to have to do now is attach them. Now you'll notice we get the little triangle right here because it's telling us that, okay, something not quite right here. It is too wide. And so what I want to do is I'm going to make this 6.75, the whole group together. And my height becomes 9.25. So it is perfect in size. Now I'm going to get 4 sticker packages out of 1. So that is how we're going to do it. We have a backing so we can cut out the pieces. We also have the stickers so that we're going to get 4 packages out of 1 piece of paper. So what we want to do now, of course, is go over to make it. I want to save this first, and I've called mine sticker training. So it looks really good. Now, the last piece we have to do right now is simply print it and cut it. So I am going to make it. And it all, see how it all fits on one sheet right here? That is absolutely perfect. There is no other way that we can do it. It's using the maximum amount on your sticker sheet. So that looks really good. Going to continue. Select my device. I am using my Maker 3 today, but it could be anything. Now, one of the things that we come across here is looking to print it. So we want to send it to the printer. That looks really good. I've got my Epson all set up. I am going to use the system dialog box. And the reason I'm going to use it, I just want to make sure my paper settings are correct. And then I'm going to click on print. And it comes up with my Epson series. I'm going to click on my preferences here and make sure I have a rear paper feed. And I can select my paper type as well. Yours will be slightly different. And I'm just going to click OK. I'm going to click on print. So you'll see this print dialog box go away in a second. Then it's asking me the type of paper that I'm going to use. I have mine set to printable sticker white. Now that is a Cricut product. You can see it by here, but you could go to Browse All Materials and type in sticker. And it'll show you a sticker paper removable, smart sticker, printable sticker white, which is a Cricut. If you have anything but a Cricut one, you can go to the sticker paper removable and it will treat it as a thinner one, or you can use a vinyl setting. So I don't need to make changes here. I'm just going to click on the X. and I'm going to printable sticker. It wants the pen for the pen part and then the fine point blade. And that's all there is to this part of it. So we're going to go over to the demo table. So just give me 1 second here. So now I have printed it out on the printer and I've got it on my mat. Now, the one thing I do notice that these stickers are going to be fairly small and the little writing pieces that I want to are not big enough, but this is showing you how to make the sticker pack. If you were going to use this full size, then we'll print one of those out and I'll show you what the difference is. So let me just load our mat right here. It's going to take a little while to print, and then we will take care of then taking it apart and I'll show you what had happened. Now we have cut the one. We ran into a little problem with the bottom one because my mat didn't stick, but you're going to see that, just move my microphone out of the way, that you now have little sticker packages. And each one of these you can give away to friends or family, and then all of the stickers are going to pull from that point. So this is a great little way to do this. Now, I have mentioned that I'm just going to do one this time. And this one, as you can see, is the one sheet. So this is the size that we actually had wanted for our other ones. So I'm going to go back into Cricut Design Space, and it's already been to the printer. And we want to select our device. And it's just going to need a cut. And I have to tell it what I want for sticker paper. And it wants to have a pen. So once again, I will load a different pen inside here. And these are just Cricut pens that I got in a package of 30 right off the Cricut.com website. There are links below this video. And I'm just going to load this in. And there we go. And then we have our 2 little packages that we have right here. So here we have the larger sheet now all cut out. And as you can see, those are much bigger than the ones we had originally cut as a smaller package. So you can have these ones cut through. Make sure you don't flatten the overall design, but just flatten the pieces that are going to be cut by themselves. If you flatten the overall design, like I did on this one, it becomes one sticker. So you can actually make some pretty large stickers as well. This one, we have a lot of the little stickers underneath. I did flatten the ones across the top because I do want them to be one piece. I can just pull them off here. But as you can see, we can now pull our stickers off and use them for anything that we want. Remember, this one has been flattened, so it is one piece with the backing, but the rest of them have not. They've been cut out as individual pieces. So that is one thing to keep in mind. And of course, you can have a lot of fun using these particular stickers. And until next time, happy crafting.